Hello, little dreamers. It's Bear Maple. Tonight's story is called The Trash Can Quest. It's about a boy who learns why throwing trash properly is so important, not just for him, but for the animals, the flowers, and the whole meadow he loves. Snuggle in, close your eyes, and let's begin the adventure. Axel loved sunny afternoons in the meadow. He spread out his picnic blanket with sandwiches, cookies, and juice boxes. He played tag with butterflies and rolled in the grass, laughing so hard his tummy hurt. But when he finished his snacks, Axel left candy wrappers and empty cups scattered on the ground. He didn't notice the wind carrying them into the flowers. The birds fluttered away, and the squirrels covered their noses. The meadow looked a little less happy, but Axel was too busy playing to see. That night, as he curled into bed, the meadow's sadness followed him into his dreams. In Axel's dream, a soft golden glow filled the air, like morning light spilling over a peaceful meadow. From the shimmer came Bear Maple, his eyes kind and twinkling like tiny stars. His voice was gentle, wrapping around Axel like a cozy blanket on a chilly night. "Axel," he said softly, "the meadow you love is feeling sad. The wrappers and cans left behind are hurting the animals and plants." Axel blinked, puzzled. "Really? But they're just tiny pieces of trash." Bear Maple smiled kindly and knelt beside him. "Even small things matter, Axel. One candy wrapper can trip a bird's foot. One can might scare away a bunny. Litter grows into problems when we forget to care." He placed a paw on Axel's shoulder. "But don't worry, tonight, you'll go on an adventure to make it right." And with that, the golden light swirled around them, carrying Axel into a new, glowing world. The dream carried Axel back to the meadow, but it looked so different now. The grass drooped, the flowers bent low, and the trees sighed softly in the wind. A bluebird chirped, "Our home feels heavy with litter." A squirrel pointed to a juice box stuck in the grass. "We can't play with trash everywhere." Even the butterflies stayed away. Axel's heart sank. He never realized how his little mess could make nature feel so sad. "I didn't know," he whispered. Bear Maple nodded gently, his voice calm and kind. "Now you do, Axel. And that means you can start to make it right." As Axel walked through the dream meadow, he noticed something strange. A trash can standing tall in the grass, with twinkling eyes and a bright, friendly smile. "Hello, Axel," the trash can said warmly. "I can help keep your world clean. But I need your help, too. Trash belongs with me, not on the ground." Axel blinked in surprise. "You can talk." The trash can chuckled, its lid bouncing gently. "Of course. And when you use me, the meadow stays happy. But if you forget me..." Its smile faded a little. "Something else will appear, and you won't like it." A cool breeze brushed Axel's cheek, and he shivered. "What do you mean?" he whispered. The ground began to tremble beneath Axel's feet. All around him, the scattered litter began to swirl, wrappers, cans, and bottles spinning faster and faster until they rose into the air. From the whirlwind formed a huge, grumpy trash monster, its eyes glowing red and its smell sour and stinky. "I grow stronger when people litter," the monster growled, shaking the meadow. Axel stepped back, his heart thumping. The flowers drooped lower, and frightened birds fluttered away. Then, through the gloom, Bear Maple's calm voice broke the fear. He placed a gentle paw on Axel's shoulder. "Don't be afraid," he said softly. "You have the power to shrink him. Every piece of trash you pick up and place in the can will make him weaker." Axel took a deep breath. "I can do this," he whispered. He bent down and picked up a shiny candy wrapper, dropping it into the magical trash can. With a soft puff, the trash monster shrank just a little. Encouraged, Axel grabbed a juice box, then a crumpled bag, tossing them inside one by one. Each time, the monster grew smaller and dimmer, its growl fading into the wind. The meadow brightened, sunlight spilling over the grass, and the air turned fresh again. Bear Maple's gentle voice cheered him on. "See, Axel, every good choice makes a difference." Axel smiled, his heart full of courage, as he ran to gather the very last bits of litter that once made the meadow sad. At last, Axel picked up the final candy wrapper and dropped it into the smiling trash can. With a soft puff, the trash monster disappeared, leaving only a faint shimmer floating in the air. The meadow brightened at once. Flowers lifted their colorful heads, birds returned with cheerful songs, and squirrels twirled and danced through the grass. Axel looked around in wonder. "I did it!" he exclaimed, his eyes shining. The trash can chuckled kindly. "No, Axel, we did it together. You chose to do what's right, and that's what made the magic work." Bear Maple smiled, his voice warm as starlight. "The meadow is safe again, because of your kindness, Axel." The dream meadow sparkled once more, glowing with gentle light. Bear Maple knelt beside Axel, his eyes shining with pride. "You've done well, little one," he said softly. "But remember, it's not just in dreams. In the real world, every wrapper, every bottle, every scrap of paper must find its way to a trash can." Axel nodded with a smile. "I promise, Bear Maple. From now on, I'll never drop litter again. I'll always use a trash can." The magical trash can gave a happy wink. "That's all I needed to hear." As golden light shimmered through the meadow, it wrapped Axel in warmth and peace, carrying him gently toward the edge of his dream. The dream faded, and morning sunlight touched Axel's face. He opened his eyes and smiled, remembering the promise. As he walked outside, he saw a small candy wrapper on the sidewalk. Without hesitation, Axel picked it up and placed it in the nearest trash can. His mom watched and smiled proudly. "Good job, Axel." The birds sang above as if cheering for him. Axel's heart felt light. He had learned that even one small act of care could help the whole world. From that day on, Axel became a protector of nature, one piece of trash at a time. Remember what Axel learned: every time you see a piece of trash, pick it up and help keep our world clean and happy. The end. If you enjoyed tonight's story, don't forget to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe or follow Bear Maple for more cozy bedtime adventures. And if you'd like to listen to more cozy bedtime adventures, there are more Bear Maple stories waiting just for you. Ask your grown-up to check the video description below. You'll find more magical stories ready to dream with you tonight.